Hi, good morning. And I can't believe this is like take 3, okay? My equipment wasn't working and I did this once and I forgot to hit record. So welcome to humanity, right? Aren't you glad that God gives you an opportunity to do take 2 sometimes and take 3? We think that we've got it all together and then we go back and we look at the fruit and we go, gosh, what's missing? Something was missing. I mean, hey, there's video here, but there is no sound. That's not right. And so we've been talking about perspective anyhow, right? And so I went back and looked at the video, which this is a totally different topic and everything. And the video looked pretty good, but man, there was, unless you're really walking in the Spirit, I don't think that you would not have got, because there's no audio, you know what I'm saying? And so what happens, this kind of takes off on what we talked about a couple of days ago when I was out in the rain at the park, is what's a perspective that you have? If you have to do something over again, does that mean that you failed? If you have to do something over again, does that mean that you failed? You see, if that's the perspective that you have, then man, that's not going to work for you. But can I tell you, there is no such thing as failure. The only failure that I'm aware of is an individual who quits. Because every time that you run into an obstacle, every time that you run into something where you've got to do take 2, take 3, do it all over again, you know what? All of those are learning experience. Can I tell you, on this video this morning, I've got the audio turned in, because if you're hearing this, there's audio, okay? And if you're seeing this, then I actually recorded it. So that means that I learned something from my mistakes. And that is a win. That's a win. You see, you can either focus on the, oh my gosh, well, I messed that up and that didn't go right and I've got to do it again. Or you can actually look at, hey, I've learned something. Through the midst of this experience, I've learned some things. And guess what? I'm hopefully not going to make this mistake again. But anyhow, our meditation for today is, what do you do when you have to do it again? What's the mindset that you have? How do you approach difficulties, or can I call it difficulties or do-overs? Maybe that's what I'll call this morning meditation. But the Bible says that all things work together for the good of those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. I believe that with all of my heart. And you and I, boy, we've all had some great learning moments in our life. We've had an opportunity to go take another lap around the mountain. But I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, it's wonderful to see how God brings it together. So anyhow, I hope you've been blessed this morning. If you have any comments or you've got something that perhaps you'd like me to talk about on a morning meditation, just let me know in the comments. And I've really enjoyed this, so I hope you have as well. Just take a couple of moments out of my day. If I do it the first take, it's generally a little bit better, but hey, this is a learning process for all of us. So anyhow, have a blessed day. I love you, and I just pray that all things work together. Well, I'm not just praying, I'm going to tell you, okay? All things. There's my audio. Okay, let me put this down. Okay, I was going to shut this off, but there went another learning experience. Don't get too excited about what you're sharing, because I got my hand out here doing its thing and it blocked. I just pulled out the microphone, and so I had to plug. I didn't start the video over again. So that's the way life goes. God isn't He good? Isn't He good? Don't things work together for good? They really do. So I love you. Have a blessed weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow, all right? Bye-bye.